Hi y'all, it's Z, Zelda NRJ3, and I am trying to do a tag, the 50 questions about me. These questions were submitted by my subbies, you guys, and I'm about to read them to you. I'll try and go as quickly as I can because I did not write down the answers. I just went ahead and reading everything off and answering how I feel. How many tattoos? I know there's over 20. I have large pieces, so I don't know exactly. Maybe 30, maybe 29, I don't know. Which one was my first? My very first one, I did it myself, and it was a tattoo for my daughter's dad's name. It had a L, a heart, no, it had a L, N, and a Z. And I did it myself, and yes, it hurt. And it was on my ankle, and it's since then been covered up 2 times. How did you learn to crochet? I went through a really bad breakup a few years ago, and I know you guys, if you followed me, you would know this. And during the breakup, I was very, very depressed, and my friend Gina, the one I went to Stitches West with, hey G, she gave me a hook and a ball and said, get hooking. She gave me videos to somebody named Knitwitch, and then introduced me to Bob Wilson, and then Teresa, and then I met Mikey's Mail, and OVW, and everybody else. So that's how I got started. How long have you been crocheting? Since my breakup, which is now going on 2.5 years, I believe. How did you get into making videos on YouTube? That is funny. I got tricked, I'm going to say tricked, by Bruno. That's Dump for Stump. Hey Bruno. He had told me, come on Z, make a video, make a video. Next thing you know, I make a whole bunch. I don't make as many as I used to, but thanks to Bruno. Boxers or briefs? I prefer boxers. I don't like wiener squeezers at all. Chili chokers, whatever y'all call them, I don't like them. Commando or no? Commando in bed. At work, not so much. Oh, sweat needs to go somewhere, you know what I'm saying? Bra, no bra. At work, we need a bra. At work, at home, it depends. If I have like someone staying the night, like my granddaughter or somebody, then yes, I'll wear a bra, but usually no bra. Where were you born and raised? I was born in Montebello, California, and I was raised right here in this house in Pico Rivera, California. I have a cold too, and I don't know if y'all noticed that. What's your first crochet project? It was a scarf. I think it was like double crochet, chain 4, skip 2, double crochet. It was wonky. And do you still have it? It's somewhere. I think the boys use it to for the draft in the door. I know. Do you have any pets? If so, what are they? Right now, we only have Doobie, which you've seen in the previous videos. We had Tootie, but she has since passed away. She passed away April 29th, and her 1-year anniversary is coming. What's your favorite TV show? I don't have TV. I don't pay for cable. I think it's ridiculous to pay for cable. And only shows I watch are on YouTube. Who taught you to crochet? Gina. How old were you when you got your first tattoo? I think I was 14 or 15, the one I did myself. Have you ever been married? No. What do you value most in a person? Honesty, kindness, etc. I do value honesty, but I am the type of person that I have to feel. I have to feel you inside. I mean, not sexually, but if I don't get that good vibe, it's not going to happen. You have to be honest. You can't be into bullshitting. I can smell it before I see it. You know what I'm saying? So, I like them to be kind and considerate, generous, not greedy, not drinking, not drugs, all that stuff. What is your favorite creation and why? I'm going to say my favorite is my second poncho that I made, the one with the Malabrigo. I get so many compliments on it, and I totally love it. It's the greatest. And it's special to me because Sarah Hepworth and Bree, hi guys, they sent me yarn from Australia and the UK, and that's why it's special to me. What is your dream career if where you work now isn't? My dream career actually was to be a photographer and to work at a lab. So this way I can take pictures and then develop them myself. And that's actually what I did for 12 years, and I loved it. I was a photographer. I'm a people person. I gotta be with the public. I don't like being inside in a cubicle. And it was great. It was a really good job. If you could go back in time and fix anything that you know would change your current life, would you fix it? Probably not. There are a few things I do regret, but to switch it or change it, I couldn't do that because I don't think I'd be the person that I am now. And the person that I used to be, not that I was violent, but I was very to myself. I didn't have any, what's that word? I didn't have it. Oh Lord have mercy. I didn't have any beliefs in me. I was very shy. I was very quiet. I couldn't look people in the eyes. And from my life and what's happened to me, I now have the strength and power to, if there's a problem, I'm going to tell you immediately. There's something I don't like, blah, blah, blah. I don't keep it to myself. If you could only crochet one type of item for the rest of your life, what would you choose? Ooh, either a shrug or a poncho. Or shrungcho. I like those. I'm working on another one. But to crochet the one thing for the rest of my life, if you could only crochet one type of item for the rest of your life, what would you choose? Oh, that would be hard. It'll probably be one of these ponchos or a shrug or something, but I don't want that. How did you get into crochet? Through Gina. If you could change something about yourself, what would it be? I could change something about myself. Take it easy on the cussing, because I know that it flows out really good sometimes, and I offend a lot of people, and I don't mean to. It just, like I said, life has taught me things, and I adapted. Let's see, if you had a round trip, all expenses paid, 1 week vacation, where would you go and why? Where would I go? I don't know. I always think of that, like if I won the lotto, where would I go? The only thing that I ever think of is renting one of those RVs and just driving all over the world. Like, I'd love to go to the country and go see my daughter and my grandsons, and just do that kind of traveling out there, and stop at different places, and pick up little trinkets and stuff. That's always something I wanted to do. I'd rather not fly. I'd rather drive. This way I can stop whenever I want to. So it'd be just traveling in a little U-Haul. If you could choose to do anything for a living that would make you both independently wealthy and happy, what would you imagine that job career would be? Photography. That's the only job I ever planned on doing. Taking pictures and developing them. I'll tell you a quick thing. Getting into the post office, at my last photo job, I was dating the day manager. I was the night manager. And things went really down south to where I had to leave. And I took the test and I passed, and I quit. I quit that day. I didn't give no 2-week notice. I had to get out because the relationship was so bad, and I just had to leave, and I started my life over again at the post office. What is your favorite and least favorite thing about yourself? I think my favorite thing are my tattoos. I love my tattoos. It represents me. Each tattoo I have has a special meaning. My least favorite thing about myself. There's that word again that I can't think of. I guess the least favorite thing are my veins. I don't like those veins in my legs. The varicose veins, they give me a lot of problems. It's a wrong answer, but let's see. What is your absolute favorite thing to do on the weekends? Absolute favorite thing to do is nap and crochet. Those are the only things I like to do. Wake up, have a lazy day, get something to eat, and crochet, which I'm about to go do today because I know I probably won't have any time during the week. Do you have any weird phobias? Do I have any weird phobias? Needles. Believe it or not. Not tattoo needles. Like when you get a shot, I start shaking. And the freaking hills in San Francisco. Fuck those hills. I don't like those hills. So the hills in San Francisco and needles. It just, when they gotta take blood out of me or give me a shot, I start sweating, palpitating, the whole thing. Any guilty pleasure TV show that you watch? I don't have TV, so I don't watch TV shows. What size are your earplugs? My earplugs are 1 inch, 25 millimeter. And how old are you? Sorry, inquiring minds want to know. I am 42 years old. I will be 43 this year in October. Do you like to cook? I don't really know how to cook, but I like to eat. What's your favorite food? All kinds of food. I love eating. As a matter of fact, we just got back from Chris and Pitt's barbecue. If you could meet any one person, dead or alive, who would it be? If I could meet any one person, well, for the longest time it was Kurt Cobain. I don't know. Who could I meet, dead or alive? I know, my grandson. He passed away when he was born. I dream of him, but if I could just hold him in my arms and kiss him. Okay. If you were to tattoo your face, what would you tattoo there? I'd probably do tribal. Polynesian, like this style. See? That's beautiful. I really like this style. What is your famous person crush? What is your famous person crush? I don't have no crushes on nobody. Disneyland, Magic Mountain, or Knott's Berry Farm, and why? Knott's Berry Farm. It's close, it's cheap, and they don't have the super scary rides like Magic Mountain. And Disneyland is way too expensive. It's about $120 now per person. So that is my questions. I'm 13 minutes. So I hope you guys enjoyed them. I know it was kind of dull, but I'm outside, and I thought it'd be better outside, and now everybody else is outside, and the dog's going crazy. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I'd like to see your 50 tags. And peace out, everybody. Bye. I'm going to bed. I'm going to take me some NyQuil. Good night.